Your phone plan might not be based on what you use, but on what the system expects you to waste. Most people assume phone plans are built around usage. You pay for data, minutes, and features based on what you need. If you use more, you pay more. If you use less, you pay less. It feels like a direct relationship between consumption and cost. But that's not how the system is actually designed. Because companies like Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T don't price plans around individual usage. They price them around behavior patterns, aggregated across millions of users. Average consumption, overestimation tendencies, and predictable inefficiencies. When you look at a plan, it appears structured around limits, data caps, tiers, unlimited options, but those tiers are not neutral. They are calibrated, built to sit slightly above what most people actually use, which creates a gap between what you pay for and what you consume. That gap is not accidental, it's part of the model. Because from the system's perspective, unused capacity isn't waste, it's margin. When you pay for more data than you use, the cost of delivering that unused portion is effectively zero. The network doesn't incur additional expense for data that never gets consumed, but the revenue remains. And when that behavior is consistent across millions of users, it scales. Now layer in how these plans are structured, because the system doesn't just rely on static pricing, it uses segmentation. Different plan tiers designed for different behavioral profiles. Heavy users, moderate users, light users. Here's the key. Most people don't accurately estimate where they fall. They overestimate. They assume they'll use more than they actually do, and the system accounts for that. Plans are positioned to capture that overestimation. Just enough buffer to feel safe, not enough to feel excessive, which nudges users into higher tiers than they need. Now add the concept of unlimited, because unlimited plans don't actually remove constraints, they shift them. Instead of hard limits, they introduce soft thresholds, prioritization levels, data deprioritization after certain usage points, which means the experience changes without the perception of a limit. And that perception matters, because it reinforces the idea that you need the higher plan, even if your actual usage doesn't justify it. This is where the system becomes more than pricing. It becomes behavioral design. Because the goal isn't just to charge for usage, it's to stabilize revenue. Predictable, recurring, slightly above actual consumption. And once that structure is in place, it creates a feedback loop. Users choose plans based on perceived need. They consume less than expected. The system records that behavior, refines its models, adjusts plan positioning, and continues to optimize the gap. Over time, the system becomes more accurate, more effective, better at predicting how much people will overestimate, and how much unused capacity can be built into pricing without triggering resistance. This is where another layer comes in, cross-system influence. Because phone plans don't exist in isolation. They are bundled with device financing, promotions, and service incentives, upgrade cycles, trade-in offers, discount structures, all designed to keep users within the system, which means switching becomes harder. Comparison becomes less clear, and pricing becomes more abstract. Not just what you pay for data, but what you pay to stay in the ecosystem. And that reinforces the model. Because once you're in it, you adapt to it. You stop questioning whether the plan fits your usage, and start accepting the structure as normal. But underneath that structure is a system designed around one core principle. Not matching cost to usage, but optimizing revenue across predictable behavior. Which means your phone bill isn't just a reflection of what you use, it's a reflection of what the system expects you to miscalculate, quietly, consistently, at scale. If this video opened your eyes even a little, don't let it stop here. Hit that subscribe button, because the next one goes even deeper. Hit the like button so this video actually reaches more people. Go to the comment section and let me know what stood out to you, or what I should test next. And share this video with someone who needs to see it before they scroll past it. Because the more this spreads, the harder it becomes to ignore what's really going on. Are you ready for the next truth test? Let's go.